he hit it, I gave it a little gas, and it literally just came right up out that water. And then I got a flat.
You called AAA, right?
Nah. I got out. And I looked at it, I was like, well, I got a spare on the back.
Brittney, stop it. You're not going to sit here and tell us that you changed your tire on this big Jeep yourself.
Yeah.
2 Olympic gold medals, a professional career in the WNBA, and a literal terrorist traded to bring her back from Russia. And the whole time, we're supposed to believe that this is just another female athlete? Really? Let's stop playing games. Welcome to Kimara Reacts. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let's react.
Brittney is a weird case. He's a man, yes, that much is obvious, but not in the way that you think. He isn't trans. He's a straight cis male who was raised as a girl and given a girl's name by his parents. His mother is the insane one. She forced him to live as a female right up through high school, filled out all of his paperwork, including BC as female, and kept the charade going. He played on girls' sports teams because his papers said he was a girl. He had to keep pretending in college, stay in women's teams, and now he just has to keep barely pretending to stay in the WNBA. But in all other ways, he lives life as a man. He wears men's clothes, dates and married a woman, has masculine features, and takes masculine roles. If not for his mother's insanity, he would be a mediocre male player in the NBA, and honestly, that may even be a little bit generous in this context.
The women have a league. As far as I understand, it's mostly women without penises, but I leave that to you to figure it. Well, it's actually a little unclear because this Brittney Griner, a lot of people think she's a dude, but...
Brittney Griner won 2 Olympic gold medals, competing in the women's division. Not co-ed, not neutral, women. And now you want to tell me this towering figure with a 7-foot wingspan, broad masculine bone structure, and a voice deeper than most men was competing fairly? This isn't a victory for women's sports. This is a victory for deception. And the worst part, it was rewarded. When Griner was detained in Russia, the U.S. didn't just ask for her back politely. No, we exchanged her for an actual arms dealer, a man nicknamed the Merchant of Death, because apparently no one else was worthy of that trade. Not a Marine, not a teacher. Brittney Griner, a WNBA player. And then she tells the media they were playing games with me, threatening to put me in a male prison. Why would Russian authorities make that their mind game? What exactly did they know that we were being told not to ask? Let's use our brains. If she is biologically female, why would there be any confusion over where she should be placed? Are Russian officials just confused? Or were they acknowledging what we're not allowed to say out loud here in the States? We're living in a time where you get labeled hateful for asking questions. But if we don't protect the truth, who will? This isn't about judgment, it's about fairness. If Brittney Griner is not biologically female, then her career, her medals, and her platform are built on fraud. She played in a league meant for women, she competed in the Olympics against a woman, and she became a political chess piece worth a terrorist, while others sat in Russian prisons unnoticed. If this is all built on a lie, then those who protected it should be held accountable. Because one thing is certain, the truth doesn't need this many bodyguards. We are not crazy. We are not cruel. We are awake. And if a lie this bold can go unchecked while the media, the league, and even the White House clap along, then we've got a bigger problem than just sports. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.